What's good, Hollywood hustlers? It's your boy Brandon back for another video of this thing right here. My 2013 Street Glide from Copart, put back together, the rebuild. You already know what it is. So for today's video, we're just gonna go over a few things that I already did. I pretty much done put the thing back together the way it kind of needs to be. As you can see, we're still missing the front fender, but man, I ordered a fender. The fender didn't come in. I mean, the fender did come in, but it wasn't right. So I had to send it back. And man, the things that I'm going through with the seller from eBay on this fender is crazy. The guy almost as if the guy doesn't want to take the fender back because it didn't come as described. And clearly, if the item didn't come as described, I'm going to send it back. And, you know, we're going through that, but we're going to get through that because it is what it is. We got to finish this bike. But look at this thing. It looks, I mean, look at that headlight. That headlight really set it off. Now, what I'm really wishing and hoping for is to get a new front wheel for it, more or less. This is a stock 18. I want to put a 19 or 21 on here. I don't know yet. But other than that, I'm going to talk about some things that I've done to the bike already, some things that need to be done. Probably wash it up for you, make it look real nice and slick. We're going to get this thing right. It's just a really cool bike. I mean, once I did everything to it, you can't really go wrong with what I've done to it. Let's get into that. Alrighty, guys. See some handprints right there from when I was working on it earlier, trying to wipe it down, get it right. As you can see, if you look straight from the front, man, this engine guard is bent. It's all kind of like that, so it's looking like that is gonna have to go. But man, change that headlight. The headlight has finally been changed out. I'll be putting in a little clip of me putting that in, but man, they set it off just right. That new headlight, the new front fender, it's nice and clean. The windscreen, that all blacked out windscreen is wet. It is nice. We cleaned up everything else that might have been a little bit damaged. Got some new chrome gas tank Harley-Davidson decals to set it off just right, because these decals right here, after I took them off, all that adhesive has come off, so can't really just put that back on. This was the one that was on there before. You can see where it's bent up right there. I might try to salvage these though, for real, because I think I can bend this back a little bit and then possibly get some more adhesive tape put in there. And I don't know, maybe we'll put these on the next build or something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, back to this joint. Bags, 5-inch stretch saddle bags, looking good. Engine compartment, everything in the motor part looking good. Brand new front wheel. I'm gonna clean that up real good. Get in there and clean that up. But man, look at this thing. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit better. You can see where the old Harley-Davidson was. I'm gonna clean that up a tad bit better than that. You can see, man, she definitely needs to be a little wiped down. Kind of see that streak of white right there. That comes from because the saddlebags brand new have probably been sitting. So right here where you see this at, I had to put a little WD-40 in there just to make the saddlebags open and close a little bit better than what they've been doing. But other than that, take another video of it after we've wiped it down real good and cleaned it off. True duals. I think the baffles have been taken out of these because this bike is loud and fast. My favorite view of the bike. Look at that. Look at that butt. Look at that bonky on this thing. She's just right. Now, I did want to replace the handlebars and put taller bars on there because I am a tall bar kind of guy, but You know, this is a budget build, so really nothing wrong with the bars. Everything looks good on them, so we left them as is. As you can see, I put the side view mirrors on, these aftermarket mirrors on, because when I changed out the inner fairing, the new inner fairing didn't come with the holes for the OEM side view mirrors. So ordered these joints. I think they look fire. It makes it look good. You can definitely tell. I don't know, that engine guard, it might have to go. We might have to get a new one on there, but who knows? Yes, sir. We left the stock radio in there. It's loud. We can turn it on. We can turn it on and see how loud it is. It's pretty loud. See, everything works.
High interest rates because of a low credit score? Join the thousands of people who've relied on CreditRepair.com to help rebuild their credit score.
I went to get my first car. I had to get a used car, high interest, and so I knew that things were done from there.
For over 15 years, we've helped thousands with their search for solutions to credit issues. We communicate with you, your creditors, and the credit bureaus with a unique approach designed to remove items like late payments, collections, charge-offs.
Yes, sir. About ready though. We're gonna get this towel, throw some cleaner on her, wipe her down good, clean some of these mirrors off. It's been sitting in the garage for a couple of weeks because I've been working on other projects and doing other things, but man, wipe it off, get it nice and clean. Can't go wrong with that. Here's the old fender. This thing is junked up. Tell, you see where the damage was done to it. I might be able to salvage it a little bit, but it might just be done. I'll keep it for the time being, but I mean, here's really where a lot of the damage is. So who knows? But it has to go. Gotta get a new one of those. Like I said, might get a 19-inch fender because I found me a 19-inch Street Glide wheel that I'm thinking about putting on there. Was really tempted to put this Bluetooth radio in. I was really tempted to put this Bluetooth radio in there, but I can't find the face to it, so that sucked. But everybody knows who works on these bikes, this box right here, and these 4 letters right here. That's where the old inner fairing is. It's cracked up a little bit. It probably can be saved, but for right now, to go in that box and out of the way because it's whooped. It's done for. It's everything that we had to use kind of sort of to get the bike back right. I was gonna use this stuff to kind of fix the fender and repaint it and do some stuff to it, but that didn't work out, so we ain't gonna do that. But we'll still keep this stuff for future builds and things like that because I may want to start painting and priming my own stuff. Here is the old saddlebags right here. Pretty salvageable still, I think. I'm gonna clean them up, get all the green marks off, clean them up. Might salvage these for another build one day because they're not too bad. There's the other one, it's not too bad neither. There's that front outer fairing, the OEM stock one. You can see where it was whipped up pretty bad right here. Not really cracked. I think I could probably sand this down and salvage it because everywhere else on this thing is pretty good. There's not really too much damage on this. So we're gonna keep that, save it. Same thing, I don't know if we can get to that. I don't know if this can be saved. I highly doubt it, but who knows? Maybe it can be, the scratches can be pulled out of there. Maybe put some tint over it or something, make it look like the black one on there, but not really sure this can be saved. But we'll keep it for probably souvenir purposes. Other than that, let's get this thing washed up, man. She cleaned up. Look how good that denim paint looks after the chemical guys washed down. Good gracious, she's shining. Ooh. I'm telling you, when it's time to get rid of this thing, somebody gonna love this bike. When I had my first Street Glide, it was the same color, and I kept it right. Sold it for a profit. After I rode it and put about 6,000 miles on the last one I had, it was time for somebody else to keep her, but look at that shine. Look at that. Whew. Now we just gotta get that front fender in here. Maybe get a new front wheel put on her. Ooh-wee. Here goes the front fender that I had ordered. Wrap that joint right back on up. It's gonna go right back to the person who sent it to me. But yes, sir, she is ready, almost ready to go. Almost ready to go. All right, guys, Hollywood Hustlers, everybody in the YouTube nation, that's a wrap for this video today. I'm gonna get some more content soon on this piece of machinery right here. That's just a beauty, man. Eventually, I'm gonna pull it outside, start it up, get some riding content for you, get some more all-around content for you, so we can really see this thing jump off, because I can't wait myself to see what we can do with this, man. It is a beautiful, beautiful bike. It is a fast bike. Maybe a lot of y'all really wouldn't know that it's so fast until you ride something like this, but man, it is a beautiful, beautiful bike. And I think anybody who is gonna end up with this bike is gonna be ecstatic. Cause woo, that matte black denim paint, man, it's crazy when you wash it good. When she's washed good, that matte black denim paint is crazy. This bike is nice. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with me, rolling with me on these videos. More content to come, more bikes to come, more Hollywood hustling to come, man. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, like the video. If you want more content, man, subscribe to my channel. And if you got anything you want to talk about to me, anything you want to say about the bike, anything that you might want to know about the bike, a giveaway maybe coming soon. You never know, man. I might sell it. I might give it away. I really want to do a giveaway. You know what I'm saying? Give a lot of people the opportunity to get something like this. But for right now, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to hang on to it for just a little while, ride it, get some content for everybody, and then just keep it going, man. Hollywood hustle. Let's go.